Good morning, students. Hope you all are fine. As I told you all in live class that today with this video, I'm going to give a worksheet in Google form which you have to solve. Okay, and along with this, today in today's video class, I will be discussing the answers of the last worksheet which I have given as revision test. Okay, let's start that. Let's do that. All the answers, all the questions, you must be seeing those questions. All the questions are there only from the book. So if you read the book thoroughly, you will be, I hope you can answer all the questions. So just I'm writing only the answers. Okay, so the first question was, so this is the answers of the last worksheet. Okay, uh, so the first question of that was, when a catalyst increases the rate of a chemical reaction, it is known as a dash catalyst. It's very easy, as it is increasing the rate of the chemical reaction, so it will be a positive catalyst. So positive, this word only you have to write here because catalyst is already given in the question. Next, number 2. See, water decomposes into hydrogen and oxygen gases when dash is passed through it. So as decomposition of water, you know this is a electrolysis process. So we need to pass electricity through this. So the answer will be electricity. So when electricity is passed through it, water decomposes into hydrogen and oxygen gas. Okay, next, number 3. When few drops of dilute sulfuric acid is added to barium chloride solution, a white precipitate of dash is formed. So the reaction is, for question number 3, the reaction is barium chloride plus, we are adding dilute H2SO4. So the reaction will be BaSO4 barium sulfate. This will form the white PPT. The precipitation of barium sulfate we are going to get here. So you have to write along with this, we are going to get hydrochloric acid in solution. Okay. Now this will be barium chloride. If you want to write the formula, you can write, but the subscript and superscripts, these are writing in that Google form in the question, that is quite difficult. So if you can write the name only. Okay, that will be better. Next, when a few pieces of iron are dropped into a blue colored copper sulfate solution, the blue color of the solution fades and turns into dash color. So this will be light green. This question I have asked in the live class also. So this will turn light green in color. Okay, the reaction is, for question number 4, the reaction is copper sulfate CuSO4. In this we are adding iron. So iron will displace copper to form ferrous sulfate FeSO4. This is light green in color. Along with this, copper red or reddish brown copper deposit will be there. Okay, So this solution will be light green in color. Next, question number 5. Sodium is stored under dash to protect it from moisture or water. So as we know, the reaction between sodium and water, this is very much very fast reaction will be there, and there will be an explosion if we keep in touch this two, sodium and water. So sodium we have to keep under kerosene to protect it from water. Okay, sodium is kept under kerosene to protect it from water or moisture. Next, question number 6. Molybdenum acts as a dash in the production of ammonia from hydrogen and oxygen. So we know for this reaction, production of ammonia from hydrogen and oxygen. In this reaction, iron is acting as a catalyst and molybdenum will act as a promoter. Molybdenum will act as promoter, and this will increase the efficiency of iron catalyst. Next, question number 7. The name of the element with atomic number 17. Atomic number 17, the name of the element is chlorine. Chlorine is having atomic number 17. Next, the number of valence electrons present in aluminium. So, aluminium we know this is 13. Okay, aluminium's atomic number is 13. So, its electronic arrangement will be 283. Okay, so this is the valence shell KLM. M shell is the valence shell for aluminium. This is the last shell. So 3 electrons are there in aluminium, in the valence shell of aluminium. So this will be, the answer will be 3. Dash revolve in circular orbits in the space available around the nucleus. So what revolve in circular orbits? We know around the nucleus electrons revolve in a circular orbit. So the answer will be electron. Electrons revolve in circular orbits in the space available around the nucleus. Okay, so this was these 9 questions were given in revision test, and these are the answers, and I hope most of you have done this correct, and you just give the test you today's test you give, okay, along with this worksheet. With worksheet I will be sending the link, okay, and I'm not giving any time limit because it will be problematic for you all, which I have got the feel I have got from this English 1 test. So I'm not giving any, I'm not setting any time there, but you must this is for your own good. You must you just within time you try to give the answer. Okay, so this is all for today. Best of luck for your upcoming exam, and as I told you repeatedly, I'm telling you that you have to read the book line by line thoroughly. In live classes also I used to tell that, and from the questions also, the revision test question also, you may get that the questions may come from anywhere of the book. Okay, from I can from any line I can take, and I can make a question from there. So for that, what you have to do, you have to read the book thoroughly line by line. This is very important. Okay, so if you do that, if you follow that, you must be you will not face any problem with any of the question. Okay, so doing that way, all the best for the exam. Just take very good care of yourself and be safe. Thank you.